Welcome to Lesson 1. Today you will be learning how to create a Yola account and do the first few things you'll need to do to build your classroom website. The first thing you'll need to do is go to yola.com. Take your mouse and click in the address bar. Once you're in the address bar, you'll type in Yola, Y-O-L-A.com. Click enter and it will take you to the Yola website. Yola is a website that hosts tools that you will use to build your classroom website. Before you can use those tools, however, it requires that you sign up for an account. To sign up for an account, you come to this box here. It says Build a Website Today. Sign up for free tools and web hosting. The first thing you'll need to do is click in the first box and type your first name. Next, it will ask you to type in your email address. Your email address will be used as your username. When you go to log into your account, it will ask for your email address and the password that you'll create. So the email address you use should be one that you're familiar with and use frequently so that you remember it. Next, it will have you confirm your email address to make sure that there are no misspellings when you typed it the first time. Then it will ask you to create a password. Now, since I already have a Yola account, I'm going to go ahead and log in. If you were to log in again, for example, you'd already created your account and you wanted to come back and work on your website some more, you'd come to the top and it says email. You type in the email address that you used when you registered. So I will insert my email address and I'll type in the password that I created. Now, when you log in for the first time, it will automatically have you create your first site. I'm going to create a new site to show you what it'll look like when you first log in. The first thing you'll see is this. It wants you to create a site name. So for example, we're creating a classroom website. You might type in something as simple as classroom website. You'll be able to change this later if you need to, so don't worry about having a perfect title from the beginning. We want to build a website, not a blog, so again, make sure that website is selected, and then you may click Next. The next thing it's going to have you do is select a template. The template is sort of the overall look and feel of your website. Yola has lots of templates to look through and to choose from. To look through them, what you can do is you'll see an arrow down here. This scrolls through the different templates that you can use to construct your website. Okay, there's tons of them. If you want to see it a little bigger, you can click on it, and over on the right-hand side of the screen, it will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'll scroll through. Perhaps this one looks interesting. I'll click it to preview it. Oh, that looks pretty good, but maybe not good for a classroom website. I'll scroll around, I'll keep looking. Now something interesting is many of the templates have different color schemes that you can use. So for example, I selected this template. We can see the preview over it, or the preview of it over here, but we don't have to stick with the blue color scheme. You can see here it says color, so I can try some different ones. So let's try sunny orange. See, it changes the top, so instead of blue, we have an orange. I'll try purple rinse. Okay. None of these seem great for a classroom website, so I'm going to go back. I know there's a couple good ones here on page 3, and I'm going to use this one right here. You'll notice that this one has no additional color schemes. Not all of the templates will. But again, this looks like a good one. It's got a pencil, ABC. Looks pretty good for a classroom website. Once you've chosen your style and selected the colors, you'll come down to the bottom and click OK. Yola will then load the basic template for your classroom website. And you'll see the title's called classroom website. That's what I named it at the beginning. Here's my menu bar, so as I add pages, they'll appear down here. You'll see that there's some different tools. There's change the layout of the page. I can preview what it looks like. I can edit the menu, which is this is what will be the menu once we add more pages. I can delete pages, can create a new page. I can even go back and change the style if I want to. Okay? The first thing that I'm going to teach you today, though, is how to change the layout of your page. For our home page, we're going to want a 2-column layout. We're going to put a welcome message on one side, and we're going to put a picture of ourselves on the other side. That way that when the students or the parents come and visit the site, they'll know it's our site. They'll see our picture, they'll see our greeting, and they'll be happy to have come to the site. You'll see over here that we have Change Layout. If you click the arrow, it will give you some options, and it shows you sort of a preview of what the option will look like. So we've got 2-column, we've got 2-column left where it gives you a larger left, 2-column right where it gives you a larger right, 3-column, 2 over top of 1, and so on. Like I said, we're going to be using a simple 2-column layout for the home page of our website. A picture on one side and a welcome message on the other side. So I choose the layout that I like, and I just click it. Once I click it, you'll see that right here, which is where our single area was, is how we'll start, now has 2 areas. We have a box on the left, and we have a box on the right. And again, in one of the boxes, we're going to put a picture of ourselves so that they know it's our classroom website once they get there. And in the other side, we're going to put a welcome message. Okay? To put the welcome message, which is what we're going to do today, you need to add text. You'll see on the right-hand column, these are called widgets. And the widgets are what we can drag into the box if we want to put that particular item there. So I could drag text over to the box. I could drag an image over there. I could even make a 2-column within this single column if I wanted to. Like I said today, we're going to be creating a simple welcome message. So I'm going to drag the text. I click text, I hold it down, and I drag it to the right-hand column because this is where we're going to put our text. Okay, once it's in the box, I let go. And now it says, click here to start typing text. At this time, you'll create whatever welcome message you like. You simply click in the box, and you'll see it gives you the cursor, just like in a word processing program. So I will say, welcome. I am glad that you came to the classroom website. That'll be my welcome message. Of course, you can create your welcome message as you desire. This concludes our lesson 1. I hope that you've learned it. You can review the video if you need to watch it again. And also there are some tutorials located in this section if you'd like to do learn the process at your own pace. So, good luck creating the beginning of your website.